Hey guys, thank you for tapping in. We're going to jump right into it. I already pre-shuffled. I want to shuffle a little bit more in front of the camera. Okay. But before I started shuffling, I got like you're like a very kind, genuinely loving person, and you took a leap of faith to move forward. And now people are stressed out just because you're following your heart. It's a lot of people that wanted you stuck. Yeah. They didn't want you to see your potential. They didn't want you to see your gifts. I feel like a lot of these people knew that once you followed your heart, that it was time for them to like leave out of your presence, be dismissed from your life is what I'm getting. A lot of these people knew that they wasn't a part of your story. They already knew that from the rip. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and Judgment. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles and reverse. I'm getting that shoe. I'm getting that right now you're going through like financial loss, or you don't feel like top tier when it comes to your finances, or you could have had a block in your finances, or you don't feel secure in yourself. You don't feel, what's the word? Independent. Yeah, you don't feel independent. Like at this moment, you could feel like you're relying on other people or on someone else. But with the Two of Wands here, it's giving me like you already made a decision. You're already making a plan, and it's like you're going for it. You're going for it. And but the Judgment here is telling me that you had a awakening. You had a huge awakening. Like you know the reason why you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Oh, they ain't fall yet. But we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Two of Swords. And we also have the Five of Swords. It's giving me like you're overly cautious with your finances. Like you're really like looking at your finances in a different light. Like you know where to spend it, how to spend it, what you should spend it on. Yeah. I'm also getting that you're confused about a new beginning. You see, because with the Five of Swords here, there was betrayal. It was a big betrayal that you had to call judgment on. You have the Two of Swords coming under the Two of Wands. This is like decision making, looking into the future, developing, making plans, making decisions. It's like you know you're having this new beginning, but for some reason it's like you're having a new beginning, but also at the same time it's like you're calling judgment on a betrayal. So it's like you're moving on, but at the same time there's some betrayal that's on your mind. caught it, guys. Nine of Pentacles. Six of Cups in reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Remember, guys, I'll tell you this in every reading, that all my readings are in general, and they're full card spread readings. So it's from beginning to end, and everything is going to add up and make sense. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. I feel like you're desiring prosperity, success, independence. You want to be independent. You've always been like an independent person. It's something about you being independent and moving forward, and also like realizing the past. And all you could think about is negativity and bad memories and just difficult situations when it comes to your past. And it's like, don't make your future make you feel guilty or on where you're going and what's about to happen in your life. I feel like there's a big blessing that's going to happen in your life, but I get this in a lot of my readings. You know, everybody can't go. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like no matter how hard you tried to be a good person, no matter how hard you tried, it's like you gave it your best, and like there was like no return, nothing brought back to you, even though you was like loving, caring, kind, sharing, and everything like that. You didn't. It's not the fact that you didn't want this back. It's not, you weren't treating people in a genuinely kind way just because you wanted it back. It was more so, you know, you thinking that whoever you're giving this love to and compassion to and being genuine to, you would think that you would get it back, and you didn't. I'm sorry. Page of Wands in reverse. The Empress. Six of Wands in reverse. And Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It's like you being in this energy of people around you that all you could think about is negativity. It was just bringing you down. Whoever you are a very creative person. And it's like being around the wrong people. It don't matter who it is, family, friends. I always say this in my reading, family, friends, exes. So when I say people, that's what I mean. People equals family, friends, exes. So like Page of Wands here, you had a lot of people bringing you down. They didn't want the best for you. And the thing is, you're the Empress. Like, you were made for this. You embody all the queens of the deck. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. You embody all these queens. It's kind of like I never got this before, but I'm getting like each and every person that you encountered, all of them could have been different queens. You could have bumped into somebody that was a Queen of Cups, loving, caring, kind. You embraced it. You could have bumped into somebody that was a Queen of Pentacles. You know, you embraced this person's abundance. You looked at them in awe. You looked at them like, oh my gosh, you know, this person motivates me. Then the Queen of Swords. you know, somebody that speaks the truth and ready to cut people off, you were also loving, caring, kind to that type of individual. And then the Queen of Wands, when you see people creativity, you gave them their flowers. You gave them their props. You complimented them. Yeah. But with this Six of Wands here, it's like around these people, you will always get temporary success. It wouldn't be like completely fulfilled. Not saying everybody is completely fulfilled when it comes to finances, but I feel like you being around these people, it caused you to not be in your best potential. You know, because behind your back, the reason why you couldn't be in your best potential because you were still holding on to people that was in the Queen of Swords energy, the Queen of Swords in reverse energy, people that were talking negative about you behind your back. Oh, look at him or look at her. They think they all that, or look at their hairstyle. Look at how they dressing. And did you see what they shoes was? The shoes they had on. Oh my gosh, did you see? It was like you were holding on to people that you thought loved you. Is what I'm getting. It was like It was like a one way. It wasn't no two way. It wasn't an equal give and take. It was one way. And without you even knowing, people behind your back were lying about you, talking about you in a negative way. Not that you care, but that's what they were doing. Yeah. You don't want to continue to be friends with someone like that, and then when God blesses you, you're giving your blessings to someone that don't even supposed to be around you in your energy. I'm sorry, did I show you guys this? Death. Okay. Three of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. And then the Lovers in reverse. Yeah. You found out about this. This is an ending of a phase, and you're having a new beginning. This is an ending of a phase where you no longer have to be around people that bash you behind your back. It's like you're very in tune. You could have asked God, like, Lord, anybody that's around me that's just not for me, that don't supposed to be around me, that's not going where I'm going, could you please cut them off for me? Thank you. And that's what he did. He helped you do that. He helped you realize how people really are. Yeah. With the Three of Wands here, this caused you to have a setback, missed opportunities, confused about your forward movement, lacking, indecisive, relationship fail. You know, all these things that you've been through, all these things that you've been through is because of the people that were surrounding you. I'm telling you, there was people in your face smiling, and you thought that they were, you thought they was like meaning something positive for you. But all along, no, they weren't. They weren't. That's why you were always confused. That's why you were always indecisive. That's why sometimes you was lacking confidence. That's why sometimes you would be fighting. You had to fight against people, and you thought it was just like a simple argument, but no, it proceeded on and it got worse. With the Lovers here in reverse, this is like a blockage on your love life. Like, as long as you was around these people, these karmic people People that didn't mean you any good. As long as you were around them, you were lacking in every area. Cause it's like they can't. No, with the three, you see, you have the Three of Wands here in reverse, but upright means one step closer to a wish fulfillment. These people couldn't go one step closer to your wish fulfillment. Seven of Wands here in reverse. If upright means defensive, if you was very hard and sharp and defensive against these people, I'm getting that these people really caused you to like not defend for yourself, or if you did try to defend for yourself, they made it seem like you was wrong and they were right. And it's like all the relationships that you had, whether short-term, long-term, whatever, it wasn't enough maybe, or your relationships wasn't, something was always wrong with your relationships. It's because the people that you were surrounded by they're not going where you're going. They're not being around a person that you're going to be with in the future. None of that. You shouldn't have to put your guard way too up high to be around someone. These people, you aren't even in a fighting. You don't even fight people, argue with people. That's not you. But these people that were surrounding you, it made you want to do that, though. It made you. It like took you out of your character. You don't need to be like that. A Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Page of Swords. Yep. I'm telling you, there's wish fulfillment here for you. Good fortune here for you. A good cycle here for you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, like these people around you watching you, you could not. That's what I'm telling you. Listen. Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. With these people watching you, talking about you, you're surrounded by them as long as you were communicating with them. This Ace of Pentacles, for you, it wasn't coming in. Yeah. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay, so I like taking my cards in order. Knight of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Swords in reverse. And the King of Swords. Yeah, this Ten of Pentacles is yours. Yep, this Ten of Pentacles is yours. But the thing was, around these people, you were a Knight of Wands. You were a Knight of Wands. You were dragging, you were insecure, you were hesitating. Heavy on the hesitating. You were hesitating. A group of people worked together because they realized your potential. They realized where you were going. They realized what you were going to be having and what you were going to be blessed with. Yeah, so they attacked you. And now with the Ten of Swords in reverse, you healed from this attack. You healed from this attack. You know, you're standing in your King of Swords energy. You are ready to discipline people, put people in their place. You've been fair to these people. You've had justice. You just ready to cut off everybody that is lying, everybody that has betrayed you, everybody that's not on your side. You're like, well, bye, have a nice day. You're not about to get into it with anybody. Nope. And you're, this is you. This is your energy. You're really a queen of cups, loving, caring, kind. But you've been through so much that when people step to you in the wrong way, you just speak the truth. You're ready to cut them off, and ASAP. Like, you don't have room for ignorant people. You don't have room for karmic people. It's like once you see somebody doing something effed up, no, it's a no for you. The Tower. Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. I was about to say reversed. Oh, why was I about to say reversed to that? And oh, okay, it's been a change, right? With the Tower here, it's been a change, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is like everything that these people have thrown at you, work together to throw at you and keep you down. It's a no. But with both of them upright, there's a huge change that you've been working, you've been diligent, you've been working hard on something. It's going to develop, it's going to grow. Yeah. Justice in reverse. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody was like really unfair to you, especially when it came to your emotions. Like, this person is a Page of Cups, and this person was unfair to you. They were very immature. This person could have been prejudiced. Yeah. But this person bring you back. It's like, I keep telling you, you being around certain people, it was just bringing you back bad energy. It was people that was unfair to you, prejudice, fake love, immature. Page of Cups talks about communication. You know, all pages talk about communication. You know, there's people that was communicating, saying, "Oh yeah, hey, I love you," and yeah, you hear the word "I love you," but you didn't feel it. You know, you just heard it. Actions speak louder than words. Nine of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. That's the Ten of Pentacles. But let me wish fulfillment in reverse. What? Materialism, not satisfied. Something about how you was presenting yourself. Something about how you was bragging. It's kind of like you did a lot of bragging. You were actually sharing with people about your abundance. This could have been an argument. You could have had an argument with someone. It was like, "Oh yeah, I have more money than you, and what you talking about? What? This, that, and the third. I got mad." Yeah, I'm gonna say that one time. You could have been there. Could have been a heated argument here. Yeah. But the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles together, that equals the Ten of Pentacles. Abundance, prosperity. Yeah, this is like a warning sign. Like, whenever you come into a lump sum of money. You need to be loving, caring, kind, be giving. You know the type of giving, or you know who you need to be giving it to, and you know who you should be giving it to. That's all I can say about that. And yeah, 8 of Cups. Queen of Wands. The Chariot. And the 2 of Cups. You were disappointed when you walked away. And what I mean by walk away, you were disappointed about leaving people that you had love for. You were disappointed that you had to walk away from people that you love. There were so many people that you love. Remember, guys, what people equal: family, friends, and exes. People you used to talk to. And you were so disappointed to have to leave so many people. I'm getting that you left so many people that you had genuine love for. You had to walk away from these people because they were nothing but dragging you down, pulling your energy down, stealing your peace, stealing your finances, stealing whatever they could steal from you. And at the end of the day, how did you feel? You feel drained, tired, not peaceful, disappointed, aggravated. Yeah, not saying that there's never going to be times in the future like that, but this time around it's going to be different. Now that you don't have these people around you, it's going to be different. It's like now you're wise enough to know who to put around, who to put in your circle, who to bring around you. The Queen of Wands, you're very in tune. You're very creative. You have a clear mindset. You're a thinker. You're very energetic, optimistic. You're moving forward. And you're moving forward towards equal give and take friendships. Equal give and take friendships. 2 of Cups here. I'm not even getting love. I'm getting friendships. But it could be love if you're not in a relationship now. In the near future, it could be an equal give and take love. But what this 2 of Cups is really giving me is equal give and take relationships with people. Yeah. The Star, 6 of Swords. I'm sorry, 7 of Swords. The Moon and the Sun. You know what that's telling me? Secrets have been revealed. You're very inspirational, hopeful, you get a lot of shine. Your body could look nice. You could be very balanced. You could drink a lot of water. You could be very unique. You could have little specks of blonde in your hair if your hair is not fully blonde right now. You could have highlights. You could have an ombre, just the tips of your hair, just the roots of your hair could be blonde. Any part of your hair, whoever I'm talking to, any part of your hair could be blonde. But yeah, you get a lot of shine. You get talked about, when it comes to your body. You can have, just a nice body, a nice tan. Very, you really like being out in nature. Yeah, you're a very hopeful person. And a lot of people betrayed you with the 7 of Swords here. A lot of people were deceptive, betrayed you. And because it's like everywhere you went, you shine. Everything you did, you was balanced. You're very unique. I'm talking to somebody that's like tan skin with blonde hair, blonde highlights. But it's really, as I'm looking at the star, I'm kind of looking at everything. You were shining. You was the biggest light of everybody you were around. But you got betrayed. You got betrayed by many people. It was a jealousy thing. The moon here and the star here, yeah. Everybody that betrayed you, all their secrets have been revealed to you. Like you know all these people that betrayed you. Like no doubt about it. You know all these people that betrayed you. It's been revealed to you. You've seen it. The hermit didn't come out, but I feel like you went into hermit mode and you actually really seen one by one how everybody was betraying you. And this could be, you could have did that from like childhood to now and seen how many people then betrayed you. Or this could be recent people. Take it how it resonates. The Hierophant. That's my spirit. That's my spirit card. Ace of Wands. The World. That's good. I feel like God stepped in. When I get the Hierophant, I get somebody that's very traditional, somebody that believes in God, believes in His Word, just trying to be the best person that they can be. And I don't think people took your tradition serious. For some of you, I don't think people took your tradition serious. They could have thought that you was a phony and a fake. They could have thought that you was a phony and a fake until you begin this new creativity that you're doing. You could have started something new, or you were about to start something new. It's like they didn't take you serious until you started showing your gifts. Yeah. But then it's too late now for people to turn around and come back into your energy. Yeah, but the World here. A cycle is closed out. You're moving forward. You're traveling. You're on to bigger and better things. And it's like all these people that thought you were a fake and a phony when it came to your tradition, and now that they're watching you, I'm getting that they're watching you. I'm getting that they're watching you. I'm getting the Page of Swords energy. I'm getting that your enemies are watching you. Start a new beginning. See, they watching you have this new opportunity going on for yourself. But like I said, with the World here, a cycle has closed out. These people misjudged you. The Fool. Five of Pentacles. You see, with that just right there, these people made a foolish decision. Whatever decision that they've made when it comes to you, they made a foolish one for judging you and thinking that you were fake and phony. It's like these people had to test you to see who God really is. Yeah. Yeah. I had to drink to that. These people with the Fool here and the Five of Pentacles, these people made a foolish choice that ended up with them going through poverty, and not just that, feeling left out in the cold from you. There's a lot of people that miss you around. Yeah. Three of Swords. They sitting here heartbroken. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? A Knight of Swords. Oh, man. They took quick action. They took real quick action. Quick action to break their own heart, and quick action to make them feel left out in the cold, and quick action to cause themselves to be in prosperity. I'm sorry, not prosperity, poverty. They wanted to be in prosperity. They wanted to they want to come back and jump on your wagon. Yeah. hmm These people didn't want to see you prosper. They wanted to see you in poverty. But they end up, you know, instead of, oh, let me attack the collective, so that way the collective could be by his or herself heartbroken, in poverty, feeling left out in the cold. They made a foolish choice that caused them. They made a foolish choice and a quick choice to cause their own self to go through heartbreak and poverty. And a lot of these people feel left out in the cold for me. You're not talking to these people, whoever these people are. 10 of Wands. Three of Cups. And the King of Wands. You know what, guys? I don't know. As I'm reading this, for some reason, what happened to me earlier today, probably about 4 hours ago, so I got out the swimming pool. I have seen this lady at the swimming pool. She was there before me. So I'm at the swimming pool, and I'm having a good old time in the swimming pool. You know, she left or whatever. I'm like, you know, I never seen her before, so she left, and that was yesterday, is what I'm saying. That I was in the pool, she seen me. That was yesterday. So today, I'm in the pool swimming, having a good time, and as I'm going in, I see her coming out. So she sees me, I smile at her, you know, because I seen her yesterday, so I smiled at her. You know, you see somebody for a second time, it's like, oh, okay, wow. You know, in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, I seen her again. That's pretty cool. So I smiled at her, and she goes, oh yeah, when I wasn't, what she say? She said I wasn't coughing or sneezing, something. I wasn't sneezing. What she say? Yes, she said I wasn't sneezing until after the pool yesterday, or something like that. Something she said. But it's crazy because yesterday when I was in the pool, she wasn't even in the pool. I was swimming, and then next thing you know, when I'm in the pool for like 15 minutes, she decides to leave. And she sees me today and goes, oh yeah, when I seen you. No, she didn't say when I seen you. She said, oh yeah, when yesterday, for some reason, I was sneezing, and I wasn't sneezing until I seen you. And I'm like, you heard? Did you hear what I just said? If you didn't hear what I just said, rewind what I just said. Now with something like that, most of the time, God give me a comeback to say something back to that person. But it was kind of like chill. It was like, don't even, nope, not today. So I'm like, okay. Y'all know good and well, I'm not about to explain. If somebody tells you, oh, I wasn't sneezing until I seen you yesterday, it's like, what? You don't even, how can you even come out your mouth and talk to somebody like that? To me, that was like, that was rude. Now, I'm not talking bad about the person, because to me that's negative. That's negative spell. I'm not talking bad about the person, but what I'm trying to say is, be cautious. Oh, I guess I'm giving somebody a warning. Be cautious if somebody says something stupid to you. Yeah. Be cautious. Maybe it wasn't stupid. I mean, to me it was just like, huh? But all I'm saying is, be very cautious of how people present themselves to you, or how people say things. That just don't get offensive really quick, okay? Really easy. That's all I'm gonna say. Back to the reading. 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups in reverse with the King of Wands. Yeah, like I said, these people took quick action to cause their own heart to break and how to cause themselves to be in poverty and feeling left out in the cold because you're no longer around them. Ten of Wands, these people are overloaded, exhausted, heavy burden. It's like they have never ending burdens. They're not celebrating any longer. Once upon a time, these people were celebrating. They were celebrating something that you were going through. You were going through something. Am I right? Answer that. You went through something. And these people were celebrating. They were happy. Now they're burdened. They're no longer celebrating. And the King of Wands, this is a King of Wands. This is somebody that's considered like in a leadership, the head of a cult, the head of a group, of any sort of group. They was like the head. And now they looking like, dang, we ain't celebrating no more. We're burdened. Yeah. See, because the thing is, you can't mess with God's children. This is what this channel right here. This is Tapping Tarot, but this is a channel where we speak about God here. It's like whether you like it or not. Yeah. And the thing is, because I feel like there's a karmic watching, or karmics with an S watching. And there's somebody here that was a leader of a group, and the leader is not satisfied. The leader and whoever they had in their group, they all feeling burdened for coming after you. Listen, the devil and the Five of Wands. That make me laugh. Every time the devil come out with the Five of Wands. Look at the Five of Wands. Come on. Look at this card, guys. Look at this card. What they doing? Five of Wands. What are they doing? They all fighting what? They all fighting. They're fighting. Look what's next to it. Who's that? Each and every one of these people have attachments. Each and every one of these people are karmics. Each and every one of these people came up against you. They're all toxic. They're all toxic. Yeah, they all have some sort of attachment to the devil. All these people listen to the devil whisper in their ear, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll listen to you. Yeah, God, yeah, listen to him. Listen to the devil. Listen to the devil. Because now y'all all, how are your enemies, collective, how are your enemies is fighting one another? Like, pause it. Think about that. Y'all heard that story in the Bible? It's a story in the Bible. I think God, am I right? I'm not 100% sure. But I believe there's a story in the Bible where somebody's enemies was just like fighting one another. This is what this is giving me. Like, God don't play with you. Anybody that come and try to like, that's why that girl that I seen today, I'm glad I ain't say anything negative, like, to her, you know? I'm glad I let her have her word and let her have her saying. Because, you know, when people say negative things towards you and try to make you feel down and out, she gonna be in her room, in her house, or whatever she live in. She gonna be there like, oh yeah, I should never said that. Or you never know, she might get karma. Like I done seen karma hit people like right in front of me. If it's not in front of me, it's like look out your window, or go to the store right now. And like I'll always bump into the person that you know said something wrong to me, or the person that done something wrong to me, and all right. So we got the Four of Swords. Yep. Didn't I just, and the Emperor? Didn't I just say that? All up in their person, all up in their head. People are all up in their head right now. Look at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Swords. Look, bottom of the deck. Eight of Swords. All up in their head, feeling stuck, feeling confused. In the illusion, trying to recover. Some of your enemies some of your enemies, all your enemies fought one another. We got people laying back trying to recover. Yeah, all these people was fighting amongst one another. Somebody punched somebody in their face, and somebody got punched in the stomach, and somebody got punched in the chest, and somebody's leg got injured, arm, and yeah. Your enemies are trying to recover from fighting one another. And that's crazy. And that's crazy. And the thing is, the Emperor is here. And the thing is, like, looking at the Emperor's eyes, it's like the Emperor is looking at all this go on. I don't know. That could be, this Emperor could be somebody of some sort of leadership. I'm not getting the King of Wands. That was somebody else, like the leader of a cult. But this Emperor right here, I'm looking at this person as a bigger person. This could be God coming through, or your spirit team, somebody from your spirit team coming through, watching all this go down. Oh my gosh, this is insane. But this is the truth. Ace of Swords here. That's the truth. This is really happening. This is really happening. Four of Wands. This is really happening. Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Cups. That's the truth. This could be family. A lot of people in your energy was like overly materialistic, very greedy, wanted to take what's yours. I'm getting this was like family members too. You know how I say people, family, friends as exes. I'm getting heavy on the family. Yeah, heavy on the family. Heavy on the family. They wanted to live a luxurious life, jumping on your bandwagon, and you had people trying to swap destinies with you. Oh my gosh, that's why so many people didn't like you. They didn't like you from the rip. A lot, like, think back. As a kid, you probably had adults saying stuff that they shouldn't be saying to a kid. You know, you probably grew up and had cousins that were jealous of you. You know, you grew up with your mom not liking you. You know, you grew up a little bit more with your siblings not liking you. And then throughout school, people, your friends, they were your friends, and then all of a sudden they just changed on you. All of a sudden, now they want to fight you, you know? One minute they want to dress the same as you, and y'all, you know, be twins and look alike one day, and then the next day they want to fight you. You know, you just have some like weird encounters. You have weird encounters. Knight of Cups here, you're following your heart. You're moving on, you're following your heart. You're tired of the BS. Four of Cups. Ace of Cups reversed. sorry, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you follow your heart. You're moving on. Mind your business. Don't want to talk to people anymore, especially those people that betrayed you. You don't want to have nothing to do with them. Now they sitting here unhappy. They're not happy. They're disappointed because they took things too far. Ace of Cups here. You poured all your loving and energy out on all these people, and all they did was treat you wrong. Yeah. They're sitting here disappointed because they didn't accept the love that you were offering them. You see that cup right there? That's you over here, up here, trying to offer them love, and they didn't accept it. Ace of Cups here. I'm getting two things. Ace of Cups here in reverse. They didn't accept your love, and Ace of Cups, you poured all your love into these people. And the thing about it is, Seven of Cups here, they all had you confused. You was like, what? Because one by one, this could have been 7 different people in your life. Because one by one, as you was pouring into these people, one by one, you were seeing the deception. One by one, you were seeing the jealousy. One by one, you were seeing how karmic these people are. Ten of Cups. Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles. Let me get one more. Magician. Yep. I thought the Ten of Cups was going to talk about emotional fulfillment, but no. This is not talking about emotional fulfillment. This is talking about how family took quick action and was throwing negative energy at you because they knew that you were going to be in this King of Pentacles, Magician energy. You are a money magnet. You know how to manifest. You know how to manifest wealth into your life. And not just wealth. You have all the tools you need to manifest whatever it is that you want in life. That's why your family was targeting you. They're not like you. You're different. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. Strength. Yeah. The Nine of Wands and the strength. Yeah. You had to stand strong. You had to defend yourself. All they was doing was bringing conflict in your life. But you stood strong. You stood strong. You stood strong enough to, you was ready to up and leave. You stood strong enough to, God gave you the green light and was like, go on ahead. Go about your business. Do what you need to do. Cut these people off. Move forward. Five of Cups. Now they're sitting here grieving, feeling the loss of you. After you already spoke some truth to them. I'm getting Queen of Swords energy. After you done spoke the truth, after you done cut them off plenty of times, and now it's official. Yeah, now they're grieving because you stood strong. They didn't think that you would stay strong. They didn't think that you had enough strength, but you did. You overcame all these attacks, spiritually and physically, and mentally as well. The High Priestess. The Hermit. Yep. High Priestess and the Hermit. Yep, you are very in tune. I'm telling you, you didn't know what to do when it came to a lot of these people betraying you. Especially, I feel like with exes, okay, you let them go. With friends, I kind of feel like, a little tough, but still, you still let them go. But family, that was the struggle. That was the struggle right there. You using your intuition on your family and seeing all this betrayal from them, you had to step back. With the Hermit here, you had to step back and use your intuition. That's what you did. Look, the Hermit and the High Priestess, yeah. Yeah, you're very in tune, very psychic, very knowledgeable. You know what's going on. And you step back and you use your intuition. You were really focused. You used your intuition when it came to family, friends, when it came exes, when it came to people. You use your intuition. Yeah. I'm telling you, you are no longer in connection with whoever I'm talking about. In your life, you're not in no connection with them whatsoever. Now they feeling stuck, powerless. Yeah, the reason why they're powerless is because you were like the power. I'm getting like you were like the star. You were like the power in this. You were the blessing. Do you not understand that? Like without you in the midst of a lot of different people, there's a huge hole. There's a huge gap. There's something. Your presence is missing. Everything is not the same any longer. Oh my gosh. This reading is deep. King of Cups. Temperance. And the Queen of Cups. Wow. King of Cups, Temperance, and the Queen of Cups. I'm telling you still loving, caring, and kind. You're an earth angel. You're a very loving, inspiring, generous, strong person. You're well loved. A lot of people love you. It's just that a lot of people loved you and a lot of people betrayed you. And that's the thing. I feel like these people had a love and hate relationship when it came to you. It's like the way how you look and your aura, your spirit, it bothers people's demons. You're like a very balanced person. It's like no matter what or what you've been through, you still remain loving. Your masculine and your feminine side. Even though it could have been times when you were like very angry, you were on your cycle, and you still stayed loving. You don't get me wrong, you're not perfect. You could have lashed out, but you will always ask somebody to forgive you, or you will always apologize. Like you being mean to someone, especially that didn't deserve it, like you will always, confess to your wrongs. Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Hangman. Yep. You are on a journey. I'm telling you, a transformation journey. You are exiting the building. The whole building was toxic. Like, say if there's a whole building of 5,000 people, it's like you were the only one that was like loving, caring, kind. You were the one. You are the one that people are going to be missed. Like your presence will be missed. But now you're on a new journey. You're exiting out. You transformed. Yeah. It's like right now with the Two of Pentacles here, you're multitasking. It's like you're on a new journey. But then you're thinking about like the past at the same time. Yeah, I feel like you're doing a lot of juggling. You have the potential though. But still, this is new to you. It's kind of like you're getting used to peace, being in peace. You're getting used to being at peace. With the Two of Pentacles here, it's okay to drop a pentacle so that you can have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, that's deep. That is deep. You are at the Two of Pentacles, and it's okay to drop one of these pentacles because that's going to mean the Ace of Pentacles. Abundance, prosperity, newness, a new beginning. Yeah. And people are worried. They're stressed. They can't sleep at night for what they've done to you. Knowing that you're making the right choices in life. Knowing that you went into calmer waters. Knowing that they're no longer in your energy. Knowing that they cannot feed off of your energy any longer. The Hangman is giving me that you sacrificed. This is deep. You sacrificed. The life that you were living to change. Yeah. You are willing to change. You see things as in a new perspective right now. You are no longer worried about anything else. You're just worried about yourself right here. And the thing is, you're not being selfish. It's the simple fact is, you know now that you come first. You know now that you have to love yourself first in order to give it. And the thing is, now you know. Now, wherever you are now and on this new journey, you know now that people that mistreat you, you know off the bat that you're not going to allow them to be in your energy. You have spiritual growth right now. You've grown. Everything that you've been through, it made you stronger and wiser and just made you see life different. And whoever I'm talking to, you could have had an awakening. You feel different. All right, guys, that was the end of the reading. Thank you for tapping in. Till next time.